Alright, my loyal fans. We're back for Roxie here, which I'm also so nervous for. There's just like so few encounters early game that like I feel so strangled. Here's the team though. We do have a couple new Pokemon. 2 new Pokemon. We have Oregon here, which is Ivysaur. Ivysaur is going to be big for this fight. It's modest actually, which is really nice. The biggest reason we got this is because it's a poison type. There's toxic spikes in this fight. If we can pick up those toxic spikes, that's going to make this fight a lot more consistent for us. And then we also have Quagsire here, which got Unaware instead of... Water Absorb, but having a fully evolved ground type for this gym is actually pretty big. It's also plus in defense, which will potentially be big, but we're gonna kind of see how this goes. I'm not confident. I basically have a plan for like the first 3 Pokemon, and then from there it's kind of up in the air based on what's happened so far. If we get crit, there's a lot of things that can go wrong here. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here, and we're just gonna hope they don't. But like, I'm very limited in my resources here. I've seen people do this fight with Watchog, and it looks a lot easier. I opted not to do the Brawly fight. Let me just pull some stuff up here. Here's the fight. I opted not to do the Brawly fight just because like this meta type, Psycho Cut it's a high crit ratio move, which means it's a 1 in 8 crit, and Psycho Cut crit kills every single Pokemon in my box, which means there is basically no way I could get through this fight without losing a Pokemon 10% of the time, and losing any Pokemon that I could bring to that fight other than like Swadloon would make Roxie harder instead of easier, or would make it like the same difficulty. So I was just like, I'm not even going to try to do Brawly, because that was also just looking at meta type, right? I didn't even really look at the rest of the team, but I was like, if I already have to risk like a 15% chance to lose a Pokemon on meta type, and then I have to risk it somewhere else in the fight, I actually have not seen anybody do Brawly without risking Psycho Cut crit on Meditite. Like, it's just a hard fight, and Meditite does very little in this fight in my opinion, because a lot of the scary Pokemon are like physically bulky or like gassy, which has Hex and is going to kill you anyway. So I'm very nervous for this fight. Very, very nervous. And I have very, very few plans. We're probably going to have to risk a lot, and we're probably going to have to sack some Pokemon. But we're going to see how it goes. Dude, there's a bee trying to get in my door. Let me just make sure everybody is about to level up, and they got their right items. I don't know if this is the, like, correct item loadout, but we'll see. And without any further ado, second gym, Volt White 2 Redux. Let's see how it goes. So far, the game is insanely hard, though. Really, really hard. Aqua Jet. So we want to see toxic spikes here. We want to see 2 layers of toxic spikes. 1 layer of toxic spikes. That's good. Trubbish can no longer kill Azumarill except for with a high roll explosion crit. That is the only way Trubbish can kill Azumarill. He toxic spikes again. Beautiful. The fact that Azumarill is getting out of this Pokemon without taking damage is insanely sexy. Really, really big. We take some Aftermath, so we actually do take some damage, but you get the idea. Sludge. What does Sludge do? Uh, 70 damage versus 65 at Venusaur. Yeah, I'll take it. That's good. That's a good start. That's a good start. Here's Coughing. Coughing Venusaur is going to do a good amount. Yeah. We're just going to go straight to this thing. We're going to pick up those toxic spikes. We're going to pick up those toxic spikes. There you go, Venusaur. This is gonna hurt. Yep, more than I'd like. Now this should be Lava Plume. Lava Plume, it could also be Psybeam. We want to see Lava Plume. Lava Plume is optimal. Nice. No burn. No burn, please. Beautiful. Venus Shock again. To Quag. Quag eats a Venus Shock really well. Really, really well. Oh, he poison gases me. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. I'm not excited about that. Quick Claw proc is cool, I guess. But now we're going to take a lot from Venus Shock. He Psybeam still. Okay, that's nice. But that's so much damage on this thing, which is really bad. Okay, we need to see Psybeam again. We absolutely have to. Psybeam. Nice. Okay. I think Psybeam, that's a crit. And I get confused. There's nothing I can do. I have to sack this thing. Yep. Yep, I've sacked my only fire type, which I think guarantees me a loss for Berg. Please don't hit yourself. Thank you. Scope Lens crit kills here. We don't get it. Oh, that feels so bad. He's -2. This coughing is... Let's just go to Azu. Coughing. Coughing is 25 base speed. Anything that can kill at 25 base is probably good. 34 and 40 special attack. I'm 22 now. Bubble Beam at -2 should kill. So I'm just gonna go straight to this thing because this thing baits Ivysaur. This kills. It's good. Ivysaur's here. Mega Drain. It actually might not be Mega Drain, and I didn't think about that. Oh, I need it to be Mega Drain. But it's a 50-50. It's 50-50. And I don't have a Pokemon I can go to that can like easily eat one and then bait another one. I need to see Mega Drain here. He needs some Mega Drain. That's game. Yeah. I live. And maybe I can get an Acrobatics crit. Nope. Okay. I think he just crit me too. Wow. Okay, what do I want to bait in? What is do-up bait? Auto bait that, which is good. Can Duat kill? Duat should be able to kill. I could also just go straight to Ivysaur. Which would be this thing. Which is fine, I guess. And would get me more XP on Ivysaur, which I need. I actually don't even know if I would speed. Dude, I think I'm just throwing. His Ivysaur's 35. Mine is 36. Okay, we do have speed. Should absolutely check that. It should kill. More XP for me. Orlipede. Steamroller. We resist. You got your speed boost. I don't know, but Brian does way more, right? Brian does exponentially more than Razor Shell. Yeah, but it's gonna do even less than that because I'm not max AVs. Shot. How much does that do? 43 to 32. That's 11. That's not bad at all, actually. Shock. 32 to 14. That's a lot. Um, 32 to 14. I have 14 HP. I'm pretty sure I'm always dead here. 35 special defense. Pretty high, actually. Oh, you can consider lowest roll Venus Shock is 15. I'm always dead. Could try to Aqua Jet. It's not going to do much for me. Venus Shock's going to do an insane amount to this thing. I have to go to this. I could also go... to Azu and see if I live. I mean, I think the run's over. These two means I can't beat Berg. Like, ever. I don't think. These two are, like, my best Pokemon for Berg. I don't think Azu gets there, though. Yeah. Shot does so much. I basically have to go to this thing. And I feel like Steamroller kills me at this range. Maybe not. Sludge is my best play. I live. That does nothing. Azu Aqua Jet does up to 16%. That's not 16%. I mean, yeah, dude. We lost. Yep. Doesn't even do that much, actually. Ranger's better than Rock Smash. It's negative priority, though. No, I don't want to do that. Keep all moves. Yep. Like, we're just cooked. Venus Shock here is going to do an insane amount because I'm poisoned. It's actually not that much. Aqua Jet here. I do live. But I can't kill this thing. Straight up cannot kill it. Oh, I guess I can. Well, I have to Aqua Jet. I do think we're going to make it out, but... not really. We do not really make it out of this. We make it out with 4 Pokemon in my box. I genuinely don't think there's anything better I could have done. The Psybeam crit just, like, kicked me. Which, to be fair, I needed to dodge so many crits in this fight. But, like, I just didn't have the resources. Straight up, I had no resources. I had to bring 2 Pokemon that were weak to poison to the poison gym. Not even using them as pivots, just, like, unironically. It's crazy because I think all I needed was, like, Watch Augur. I just needed some slightly bulky mon. Which, like, I had this, but being weak to Mega Drain meant it was just unusable against, like, 2 of the harder Pokemon in this fight. Ghastly and, Ivysaur. I don't know. I mean, the run is over. I literally have 4 Pokemon in my box. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.